Welcome back to the Canada Specialist Program series. So lovely to have Markus back with us on the series today from the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada. Markus, really looking forward to this update. I know you've also got a lot to share, so I will hand over to you.
Great. Thank you, Charlie, for having me back and to represent ITAC at the Canada Specialist Program. Really happy to be here. A quick introduction to myself. My name is Markus Kruse. I am the Sales and Travel Trade Manager with the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada. I've been working with the organization for nearly 2 years now. I come from a small First Nation, the Inkla Paumak Nation, which is located here in central British Columbia. Before we begin, I wanted to share a quick video with you that will set us up for our first discussion topic. So please enjoy. So that quick video there is a three-part series called the Creator Series that you can find on the Destination Indigenous website. Destination Indigenous is ITAC's consumer-facing website where I encourage our travel trade partners to take a look, as there are a number of useful online tools and resources, including an interactive map where you can access our entire membership. It's an interactive map where all our members are listed, and you can search by region. Another logo that you would have noticed that video was the original stamp that you see here. 2019, ITAC rolled out our latest accreditation program called the Original. So the original, this mark signifies a mark of excellence, but also a stamp of authenticity. So any business that is sporting this logo is an Indigenous owned and operated business. We designed so travelers can better identify those truly authentic Indigenous tourism businesses. And we recently hit a milestone of accrediting 250 of our members to date. So that's pretty impressive. We rolled out this program and announced it during our International Indigenous Tourism Conference in 2023. And after the rollout, we received from some international markets, the Maori Nation down in New Zealand and some Indigenous organizations in Chile are both interested in incorporating this business model into their country. It was our hope to see this as a globally recognized brand, and we're slowly taking the steps to do this. So please keep your eye out for this logo. What we're going to do now is we're going to showcase some of our members who have gone through the accreditation process. They have become accredited through the original program, and they have some new and noteworthy experiences that are worth sharing. We're going to start with Haida Tourism. So Haida Tourism is located in British Columbia along BC's west coast in a cluster of islands known as Haida Gwaii. So Haida Gwaii is traditional territories of the Haida Nation, and it's the cluster of islands located right above Vancouver Island. The closest major airport to Haida Gwaii would be YVR or Vancouver. However, it is accessible from other different routes. BC Ferries does travel there, so you can access the island by car. Prince Rupert is pretty close within the mainland there. And then Haida Gwaii gets a lot of tourists from Alaska as well, because the Alaska border runs along the tip of British Columbia there. Haida tourism does offer all-inclusive packages throughout the season, the peak seasons being spring, summer, and fall. And they cater to both FIT and group bookings. So one thing that really draws people to Haida Gwaii is the breathtaking landscapes, such as the ones you see here. They are in a temperate rainforest, but as Haida Gwaii is a cluster of islands, they also have plenty of coastal shorelines, which are all rich with Indigenous heritage. In addition to the pristine environment, there is plenty of wildlife and outdoor activities to partake in around Haida Gwaii. Tours provide the opportunity to view local wildlife such as orca, humpback whales. They do have key hunting seasons for those hunters out there and key fishing seasons with seasonal salmon depending on the time of year. One thing that Haida Gwaii is really known for is its art. A lot of the Indigenous art that is represented out there is often people often think that Haida art encompasses all of Indigenous art. So if you ever think of Indigenous art, you might think of totem poles or masks. And a lot of that art came from Haida Gwaii. There's this one area within Haida Gwaii called Gwaii that has some of the oldest totem poles to date. And that is included in one of the inclusive packages that Haida Tourism offers. Under the Haida Tourism umbrella, they have two outstanding accommodations, being Haida House and Ocean House, both of which have had some recent developments. So let's start with Haida House. Haida House is it was a bear hunting lodge that they converted into an eco lodge right on the Talal River. Over the pandemic, they installed 12 cabins that are two-bedroom cabins with hot tubs. So those are now up and running and are a beautiful addition to Haida House. In addition to Haida House, there is Ocean House. Ocean House was originally on stilts in the ocean, and they had to relocate it to a more friendly area. So the past year and a half, they have relocated Ocean House and done some pretty impressive renovations to it, and it is looking for next season. So keep an eye out for these two destinations. Next, we're going to head to the Great Bear Rainforest, which is an area located just below Haida Gwaii along BC's west coast, and we're going to visit Kruse Wilderness Lodge. So Kruse Wilderness Lodge is owned and operated by the Kruse First Nation. It's about 150 miles north of Vancouver or YVR. They are a premier eco lodge that offers seasonal tours throughout the year. They cater to both FIT and group travels and have a number of all-inclusive packages. Kruse Wilderness Lodge is considered off the beaten path. The only way you can get there is by boat or by plane. And when you arrive, you will be greeted with a traditional welcome song from members of the Kruse First Nation. So this is just one of the many experiences that they incorporate into their package that bring a little cultural immersion to their packages, which is fantastic. Kruse has an oceanside eco lodge included with their all-inclusive packages. They have culturally inspired designs within their lodge to make for an intimate and personalized vacation. Lodge also offers a number of wildlife viewing packages. Right now it is grizzly bear season. All the grizzly bears are coming down to feed on the salmon, which makes for optimal viewing. They also have a number of a variety of marine wildlife tours. You can spot orca, humpback whales, or cute little sea otters like the one seen here. I would like to give Cluhus a shout out. They recently received the award for Canada's leading wilderness lodge from the 2024 World Traveler Awards. So kudos to them. A few reasons why Cluhus received such an accolade is, well, they're an exceptional Indigenous-led experience, and the fact that they're located in such pristine wildlife doesn't hurt. And Cluhus has a commitment to sustainability and wildlife conservation. So definitely check out Cluhus Wilderness Lodge. The last experience we're going to visit is Métis Crossing, located in Smoky Lake, Alberta. So Smoky Lake, Alberta is in the Treaty 6 territory of Alberta. The closest airport to Métis Crossing would be Edmonton. However, it is also accessible from Calgary. Métis Crossing offers year-round activities that cater to both the FIT and group bookings. And Métis Crossing is the first Métis Cultural Interpretive Center within Canada. They offer a number of lodging and accommodation options, which I'll go over now. As mentioned, Métis Crossing has a number of seasonal activities. In the winter, you can partake in some snowshoeing. They have dog sledding. You can also go ice fishing. In the summer, you can partake in a number of tours, including a canoe tour. They do cultural tours and wildlife tours, including a bison tour, to which they've recently reintegrated bison into their natural habitat, which you'd learn all about during a tour like that. As mentioned, Métis Crossing has a number of accommodations available. A eco-friendly, sustainable lodge like you see on the left. In the summertime, they offer a glamping experience like you'll see on the right. And most recently, Métis Crossing has developed these skywatching domes or skywatching pods. These are really quite cool. They are luxury suites set up for optimal viewing of both the night sky and the aurora. In addition to this, you'll immersed in the cultural interpretation of the Métis connection to the stars and skies. So it just adds a little bit of an Indigenous component to this wonderful accommodation. And Métis Crossing is located in such a remote area that it gets something called zero light pollution, which means that it's optimal for viewing the aurora and night sky, as it's not a city lights. So definitely something to check out from Métis Crossing there. I would like to mention that ITAC, we work very closely and partner with Entree Destinations. Entree Destinations reached out to us when they were developing their Stories of Canada series. They wanted to incorporate some Indigenous experiences into those itineraries and leaned on us for support. The three experiences that I previously highlighted are all available in the Stories of Canada series. They are also available in all-inclusive packages offered through the operator. I would like to take this time just to say thanks for joining us today. If you're ever looking for suggestions or ideas to build out an itinerary in Canada and you want to incorporate some Indigenous experiences to that, please feel free to reach out to me and I would be happy to help. I will pass things back to Charlie now. Thank you.
Marcus, thank you so much. Absolutely love that update. Those amazing things that you're doing, and amazing that the original brand and that authenticity is now spreading to other markets as well. That's fantastic. Thank you.